your behavior reflects on your school, your community, and your family. Please cheer loudly and freely, but in a positive manner. Please refrain from any negative comments directed at players, coaches, officials, and other fans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First up, for the visiting Vikings. Number 2, Trent Dawson. Number 10, Romero Lane. Number 13, Clyde Volker. Number 22, Robbie Adams. And number 35, Cooper Fennell. The head coach of the Vikings is Chad Dawson. He's assisted by Sonny Green. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your own Riverside Rams. First up, a 5'11" junior, number 1, Bo Everett. A 6-foot junior, number 5, Simon Warren. A 6'1" senior, number 15, Hadi Khan. A 6'3" senior, number 11, Hunter Hare. Last but not least, a 6'3" senior, number 10, Brian Garrett. Head coach of the Rams is Mike Kaczynski. He's assisted by Chiro Jensen, Darryl Branch, Sean Williams, and Michael Pittenger.
All right, you got your starting lineups. We are ready for some basketball this evening. Should be an exciting matchup. Sponsors for this evening: Huntington SAT and ACT Tutoring, Steigerwald, Gordon and Koch Wealth Advisors, Tim Mady Wealth Management, part of White Pine Capital, Patty Schushman Photography, Gricius Orthodontics, Terry's Body Shop, Browning Equipment, and Tari Orthodontics. Take those off your screen, shrink this down a little. The clock I am operating is manual, so it will not be entirely accurate. I do try to keep it as best I can, but it's just me up here in the booth tonight, so I got a lot going on. And I have to zoom out. Vikes, Trent Dawson with the ball. Working against Hare. Yes, his name is Hunter Hare. Dawson. Over to Obade, picked for Adams. Dawson from the corner, short. Rebound by Obade. And that rebound's pulled away by the Rams. Look like Everett. Rams go down to the other end for a shot. Off the mark, stays there. Vikings trap in the corner. Ball's worked inside. Out to Hare. There's a long shot. Off the mark. Rebounded by the Rams. Out to Everett. Tries a 3. Off the mark again. Rebounded by Omer. And he'll work it over to Dawson. He brings it up the floor. And that's going to be a... Oh, nope. Rams ran it down. So we still have no score here. Rams working around the outside. Try to throw it underneath. And it's caught under there. And then we got a 3-second violation against the Rams. So the Vikes will take it in. Rams with the press on. And their numbers are hard to read. They got kind of white on white, so I'm going to do my best. That's number 5, so that's Brian Barrett. Or no, I'm sorry, that's 5's not Barrett. 5 is Simon Weirin. It's a takeaway. Rams go the other way. Can't connect. Again, can't connect. O'Meara with the rebound, brings it down and going the other direction. Here comes Dawson, flips it up, but he's off the mark. Rams working ahead to Everett, who connects finally. It's our first bucket with 5:46 left. And that one's off the mark. Well, let's clock get caught up. Robbie Adams nails a 3 for the Vikings. Clock's fairly accurate now. Everett with a shot off the mark. Rebounded by Volker. Dawson brings it back up over to Adams. Obeyed the shot, nails the 3-pointer. Umair, the triple. Rams from the corner there, 3-pointer goes in and out, but the rebound is right there. Put back up and in by, I believe that's Bo Everett. Could be wrong. Again, it's hard to see. That shot by Volker drops in, so Rams come back up. And ball goes off and out of bounds. Adams drives the baseline over to Nance. Nance forces it up between 2 players and draws the foul. A nice move by Avery Nance there. Oops. Did not see who that foul was on. So again, we're gonna have a hard time tracking the fouls for the opposing players, but as Nance misses the first and connects on the second. As the Rams bring it in. Weirin over across the way, and a 3-pointer on its way, off the mark. Obeyed pulls down the board. And works it back up. Vikes, ball's poked away. Still poked away. Nice hustle by the Rams, but the Vikings are still going to wind up with it. As we're now at 3:47. Vikes will run some subs in. Volker takes the ball out of bounds. Weirin kind of running a one-man press back there. Nance with the ball, hands it back to Dawson. Nance penetrates and loses the handle. Ball comes back the other way. And then Nance takes it right back. So Avery Nance with a giveaway and then a takeaway and then another giveaway. And there's a 3-pointer. That's number 23 for the Rams. His name's not popping up. Why is his name not popping up? It should be Zach Dausch. And I got a foul. It's going to be a charging foul. Yeah, it's very hard for me to tell who these fouls are on. I'm on the opposite side, and they're not putting them on the board. There, it's on Robbie Adams, number 22. So that'd be his first. So Everett brings the ball up. Again, I'll do the best I can with the clock, but that's kind of lowest priority. Weirin swings it out. Shot on its way off the mark. Rebounded and put back up and in by the Rams. Again, I just cannot read these numbers in this screen. Sorry, folks. I'd be glad to call the Rams names, but can't see the numbers. There's Cooper Tunnel with the rebound. And put back. The shot by Nance was off the mark. And there's another bucket by the Rams. Scores 11-11. I missed one by the Rams. So 11-11 score, 2 minutes left. As the Vikes will inbounds. Throwing to Jake Jones, who comes in the game. First time this evening. Nance with the ball. Tries to whip it underneath, but a little too high for Jones. The turnover for Nance as the Rams bring it in. Bring it across the timeline. Vikings into a trap. Rams pass underneath. The shot is blocked, but there's a foul. Let's see who that one's on. It's on Umair Obeid as the first foul shot is made. God, number 3. That's Brett Asbury at the line. Makes one of the two. The Vikes come back up the floor. That ball is taken away. And then, almost gotten right back. And what do we got? We had a timeout. Timeout taken by the Rams, I believe. Ugh. Yes, taken by the Rams. All right, so we'll update that. So, a minute 27 left. Score Riverside 12, Valley 11. Valley has 2 fouls, so I got to catch that up. Oh, I know what happened. That's why. There. Okay. All right. So, getting back to the action, the Rams will take it out of bounds in the backcourt. Token pressure by Trent Dawson at midcourt as Bo Everett brings it across. Swings it over to, I believe that's Kahn. And Asbury with the ball now. Back to Everett. Everett tries to penetrate. Nothing there. Does pass it inside. And a nice shot inside by number 10. That's Brian Barrett. As Adams with the ball over to Dawson. Dawson with an open look at a 3. Drains it. A nice pass by Adams over to Dawson as the Rams shoot 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Comes down and goes to the Vikings. Vikings working up, about 30 seconds left. Adams with the ball over to Dawson. Dawson thinks about a three. Thinks better of it. Works it back to Adams as the Vikings will play for the last shot here. They roll down under 20 seconds left. Clock is actually accurate for a change. Dawson with the ball. Working against Asbury. Over to Jake Jones. Jones back to Dawson. Puts up a crazy shot off the mark. And the Rams throw up a long one. Just missed it. So that'll do it for our first quarter. 14-all is our score. As expected, we have a tight matchup going here. I'll do a quick commercial and we'll be right back. Okay, we'll show you some quick stats from the first quarter. Not going to be entirely accurate, but it gives you an idea. Vikings 3 of 3 from long range. Seems like I missed one there. 2 of 6 in the paint. They're in the inside the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rams are pretty similar numbers. This percentage is a little strange at this early stage. Your player stats, I don't have fouls, having trouble keeping up with the Rams players since it's hard to see their numbers, but the Viking stats should be fairly accurate. And we're back to the action. Rams with the ball. Bo Everett on the dribble. Pass inside, off. Player knocked it off his own foot. Goes over to the Vikings. And they'll bring it up. Dawson over to Obaid. Dawson again. Back to, I think that's Adams, off the mark. He's trying to say he got touched, but the ref did not agree. So it sails out of bounds, and the Rams will bring it up. Everett with the ball working against Dawson. Over to Weirin. Inside to Barrett. Back to Everett. Everett pulls up just inside the three-point line. Ball rattles around, hits every single piece of the rim, and eventually drops in. Dawson working against Weirin, I believe. Puts up the shot, can't connect. Rebound pulled down by Obaid and then by Cooper Tunnel. Obaid's shot was off the mark. And then Cooper Tunnel pulled it down. Vikes work it over to Robbie Adams, who was wide open for the three-pointer. He makes it count. 17-16 now your score. Get the clock moving again. It's actually fairly accurate, amazingly enough. Rams long three-pointer way off the mark. That was an ill-advised shot by Brian Barrett. As the Vikes bring it back up. And a little bit of interruption here. As people aren't paying attention. Sorry about that. All right, some people in my camera angle here. Let's settle that down. There was a foul or out of bounds. See, it looks like a foul. It'll pop on the board here for me in a minute. Maybe. Foul. Okay, it's foul on 5. It's Simon Weirin. Believe that's his first. Inbounds pass off the mark. Turnover by the Vikes. Sorry about that. They work their way back up. Outside. Barrett thinks about it. Shoots. I'm sorry, that wasn't Barrett. That was Asbury. Shoots a three. Is off the mark. And we got a foul. Vikes. Fouls on 15. Fouls on Hadi Khan. Earlier. Ball's going to stay here with the Vikings. Someone's texting me, but not really a good time. Can't really get to it right now. Obeid tries a three off the mark, gets the rebound, puts it, well, attempts to put it back up, kind of got tipped on the way up. And the Rams came down the rebound. They went back and shot and missed the bucket. There's a pass underneath to Cooper Thunnell. Super Cooper with the bucket. Get some stats caught up here. Score is now 19-16 as we got a foul. Ugh. All right. What's going on? All right, stream's not working. Hang on a second here. What are we on? All right, I'm gonna stop the stream for a second. Wonder if I'm on the wrong thing here. All right, sorry, getting a little silent here. I had the stream was having issues, so I stopped and restarted. I think it's okay now. Sorry about that. That's fine. All right, we'll get some things caught up here in a minute. All right. All right, score is 21-16. Avery Nance off the mark on that three-pointer, pulled down by Clyde Volker, who makes the putback. We'll get our clock straightened out here in a minute, but for now, let me get this caught up. As the Rams work it forward. Barrett pulls up for a two, off the mark, pulled down by Cooper. Funnel. And it's going to stay with the Vikings. Get the clock fixed momentarily. There's about 3 minutes left. Damn it. Not that. Come on. Rams underneath, can't connect. But there's a foul. And it fouls. Looks like Jake Jones is going to come in. Not sure who the foul's on. 23-16 is our score. We're matched up there. Foul is on Clyde Volker, his first. All right. Rebound, or shots are off the mark, rebounded by the Rams. Put back up, not rebounded by Nance, and we got another foul. I guess one free throw was good. Fouls on number 3 there for the Rams. As the team 4th. Team 6th. I'll get that straightened out here shortly. The kickball. And the Vikings have 4. All right, Vikings inbound. Nance shoots it to the corner. Back to Nance. Dribbles inside. Jump step. Connects with Umair Obeid, who connects with the bucket. 2 points for the Vikings. Nice little assist there by Avery Nance. Vikes go up 25-17. Shot is blocked. Quickly to Nance. Works it up. Into Dawson. The bucket counts and a foul. See if we can get that on replay for you. Foul was on. Don't know who it was on. They didn't pop it up. At any rate, 7th foul. Dawson will go to the line for one shot. She misses. Unusual, but rebound pulled down by Obeid. Works it back out. That long shot is off the mark. 8. I think that was Obeid that shot that. And the Rams will come back up the floor. Damn it. Rams, Everett puts it up and in. And that's the first bucket in quite a while by the Rams. Get our clock straightened out here momentarily. About right now. Nance drives the lane, loses the ball, gets it back, and connects. Nice bucket by Avery Nance there. Rams worked underneath, missed the easy free throw, but then we got a foul. They keep doing this. Minute 7 left. Foul was on, I don't know who that is. I don't have a 0-0. Let's give it to the Vikings. And the first free throw is off the mark. And then we got a violation. That second free throw doesn't count at all. The score remains 29-19, minute 7 left. That's looks like it. That was Dawson with a shot underneath, couldn't connect, but the ball went out of bounds off of the Rams, so they'll retain possession. Vikes will retain possession. With about 40 seconds left here. Oh, nope, they switched it back. Okay, so Rams with the ball. 40 seconds left. Clock is actually accurate. As the Rams try to beat the press here. We got about 3 seconds left. Ball goes across, but it's knocked away. Cooper Tunnel grabbed the loose ball and then passed it right back. Knocks that one away, hustles after it, but loses it out of bounds. So a couple good hustle plays by Super Koopa, but to no avail as the Rams wind up with the ball. So as we roll down under about 20 seconds remaining, Everett with a drop step in the lane. Can't connect, but then got his, all right, what are we calling here? It looked like he got the rebound. No, they're going to say he did not. They're going to say the Vikings got it. So Cooper Tunnel with the board with 13 seconds left. Vikes will inbound. Over to Adams. Back to Nance. He brings it across the timeline. Behind the back, loses the handle, but Dawson's there to pick it up. And with 3 seconds left, the Vikes will have the ball, or are they going to shoot free throws? They should be shooting free throws. Yes, should be a 1-and-1. Vikes from the bonus. So Dawson goes to the line with just 3 seconds left. As Simon Weirin with a foul. It's at least his second. I'm not entirely sure if that is accurate, but they're giving him one on the board. I know he had another one, so I'm not sure how that worked. Adams pulls down the rebound, tries to go up, can't connect, and that'll do it as Dawson missed the front. Strong thing here. All right, give me a minute. We'll pull one up. Okay, so this was from the first half. I believe this is Chad Dawson making a nice block by Obaid. Works it up to Nance. Nance working around. And a nice move inside. And the foul. That was Dawson on the inside. Give me a minute and we'll see if we can bring the next one up. It's okay. That's the one we just saw. Hang on. Come on. All right. Getting ready to get started here, so I got another one queued up. Rams bring it in. Shot underneath, knocked away. Vikings bring it back up. Obaid drives the lane and gets fouled. Cooper Tunnel with the board on that. And see the foul is on here. It's on number 11. Hunter Hare, his first. Obaid makes the first. and gets them both. So the Vikes take their biggest lead of the evening, 12 points, 31-19. The clock is now accurate. Everett with the ball up top. Back out to the long three-pointer by, that was Barrett. Barrett, number 10. And then Dawson loses the ball right back. And the Rams will take over with about 7:15 left. Rams out to Barrett. Another three-pointer. That one's short. Rebound pulled down by Asbury. Goes back up and lays it in. So all of a sudden the Rams getting a little bit of offense going. Vikes, Volker drives the lane. Back out to Dawson. Sorry, that was Adams. Adams with another three-pointer. I believe that's his third on the night. As Everett drives the lane, a little bit out of control. Throws up a shot but can't connect. But the Rams pull down the rebound. Another shot by the Rams. Can't connect. Rams inbound it. That ball's knocked away by Dawson. Looked like it was Weirin. No, it was Hare that lost it on the turnover. And then the Vikings turn it right back over. So back-to-back turnovers here. So we're 34-24 as the Rams bring it back up. About 6 1/4 left. I'll adjust the clock here when I get a moment. That ball's passed inside, dropped, and then poked out of bounds. So a turnover by the Rams. As our clock is now up to date. Along with everything else. Dawson with the ball at midcourt over to Adams. Adams got the hot hand tonight. Another three-pointer. Robbie having a nice night from the three-point land. I believe that's his fourth. We'll try to bring it up on the stats here shortly. That ball's knocked away and quickly passed up the court. And we got a foul. Foul was on the Rams, number 3. That's Brett Asbury. Shows us his third. As Obeid takes a shot off the mark. But the Vikes will keep the ball. So 37-24 our score. The Vikes will inbound. Ball's knocked away on the inbounds. Stays with the Vikings. And now we got a timeout. I believe that was taken by the Vikes. That'll be their first. Yes, that was taken by them, by the Vikings. So, Vikes have 1 foul, Riverside 2. 4 timeouts left each. Valley up 37-24. Do a quick readout from our sponsors for this evening's game. This game brought to you by Tari Orthodontics, Browning Equipment, Terry's Body Shop, Grish's Orthodontics, Patty Shushman Photography, Tim Mady Wealth Management, part of White Pine Capital, Steigerwald, Gordon & Koch Wealth Advisors, and Huntington SAT and ACT Tutoring. My name is Rod Ogren, coming to you from statstream.biz, home of the Loudoun Valley Vikings basketball live streams for this 2018-19 season, covering about 8 boys games and 7 of the girls games this year. Our next match is going to be right here at Riverside when the girls take on the Rams. As Vikings work it around. We roll just under 5 minutes. Volker tries to get in the lane but loses the handle. Dawson quickly steals the ball back. Can't connect on his shot, but the rebound put back up and in by Obaid. And we got another timeout. That one taken by the Rams. So we had a bucket by Obaid. Okay, score now updated. So the Vikings will have the ball out of bounds in the back court. As Riverside puts up a 3-quarter press. As Adams and Dawson work it back and forth. Adams drives the lane, doesn't like what he sees, so dishes over to Volker. Volker works in the lane, spins and puts it up, can't connect. Rams pull down the rebound. As Everett tries a long shot, he can't connect. Rebound pulled down by Cooper Tunnel, excuse me. Keep wanting to say Tunnel. Dawson drives the lane, back to Volker. Volker puts it up. Swish. The Vikes score again. (41-26) as Volker knocks it away but goes out of bounds. That'll stay with the Rams. As Brian Barrett will inbounds for the Rams. Back to Everett. Everett about 2 feet outside the 3-point line. Gets it underneath. Looks like Hamid Khan there with the shot, and he's fouled on the way in. See who that one's on. Fouls on Obaid, his second. And the Rams connect with a 3-pointer. Sorry, I didn't see who shot that. I was trying to get the foul down here. Nance puts up a 3 and drains it. A tough shot by Avery Nance there, but he got it to go. So the Vikes maintain about a 15-point lead here as the Rams connect on that. And then they're now in a full court, well, sort of a token press. But the Vikings are handling it without much difficulty. Nance brings it across. Working against, can't see who that is. Nance drives the lane, can't connect. Cooper Tunnel pulls down the rebound, puts it back up and in. Cooper Tunnel doing yeoman's work on the boards this evening. Gets another bucket as he's just grabbing everything in sight. I'll have to pull the stats and see how many rebounds he's got. There's a long three-pointer by Barrett. Way off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Dawson. Gives it up to Adams, and Adams connects. An easy layup. A nice little sequence there for the Vikings. Sorry, I'll try to catch a replay of that. The Rams go the other way. Now we're in a hurry-up mode here. Get caught up. As Volker, and who was that? That wasn't Volker. That was Dawson. A little off the mark there. And the Rams put it in and get the foul. So that was 15. That's Khan with the bucket. Hadi Khan, so he'll go to the line. Foul, I did not see who that was on. And they're not putting on the board. It'll be a generic foul. My clock's a little off here. Minute 42 left. As the free throw is good by Khan. Vikes will take the ball in the end line. 48-36, minute 42. Oops, there was a minute 42 left till I did that. Vikes work across the timeline. Adams with another three. Oh, he missed that one. He's been on fire tonight from three-point land. As the Rams pull down the rebound. Work it underneath. Shot and foul. Looks like it's going to be on Volker with a block. And they're not putting him on the board anymore. Yeah, there it is. Clyde Volker. That's accurate. His second foul. As first free throw. Who's shooting these? 22. Ty Reichard shooting. Misses them both. That doesn't help. As Vikes come back up the floor. Working underneath. There's a shot off the mark by Nance. He's looking for a foul as he winds up in the chairs, but no call. And the Rams will bring it back up. Rams try to work it inside. Stolen by Nance. Hurries back up the floor. Over to, I believe that was Robbie Adams, who got the ball blocked out of bounds. But he was fouled on the way in, so he will go to the line to shoot two with about 45 seconds left in the third quarter here. Fouls on Hadi Khan. That's his third, according to the big board. And not too far off. I showed two, but some of these I don't know who they are. As Adams hits the first free throw. And makes them both. 45 seconds left. Rams bring it up in the corner to Everett. Everett trying to get in the lane. Three-pointer on its way. Rattles in and out. Rebound pulled down by Volker. Volker brings it back up. And the Vikes, with about 20 seconds left, will most likely play for the last shot. Nance holds it up top, drives the lane. Over to, I believe that's, hang on, I'll give you that number in a minute. I think that was Brown. And there's a foul. Oh, man, what a shot. Fouled on the three-pointer. The shot goes in as our quarter comes down to 0.7 seconds left. So let me get caught up here. Yeah, I think that was Tyler Brown. It's number 0. on that three-pointer by the Vikings. And who had that's all right. Who's the line? Everett's at the line. So he made the three-pointer and got fouled. We know not by whom. But there's Zach Franco in your live stream. Thank you for that, Mr. Franco. I guess it was only a two-pointer that he made. I only gave him two. All right, a long two-pointer. So, as we go to the third quarter, our score, Valley 53, Riverside 38. We will be right back after this quick commercial. All right, so there you go. Robbie Adams with 16 points. I don't have his three-point shooting on this particular graphic. Guess I can add that. Maybe next week we'll get that one up there. I do have that information. So Robbie Adams leading all scores with 16. Umair with 9. Cooper Tunnel with 6 and 8 rebounds. Dawson with 5. Avery Nance with 6. But nice to see the Vikings spreading the ball around a little bit. Typically Dawson is their leading scorer and just general all-around leader. So his numbers are down a little bit, but the rest of the team is definitely picking him up tonight as Abaid works his way in and gets called for the travel. That'll turn the ball over to the Rams. Everett working around, swings it to the wing. Pass inside, knocked away by Dawson. Ball's on the ground. Everett picks it up. Quick pass underneath. And a nice shot by Simon. No, that was Simon Weir, number 5, with a nice shot. Sorry about that. Got the number on that truck for a change. So Weirin gets a couple for the Rams. Dawson works underneath. Can't connect. Abaid, excuse me, with the rebound. That's combining his two names. As Dawson can't connect Abaid with the board, and he gets fouled. And again, I didn't see who fouled him. They're not popping on the board, so Abaid can't connect in the first. Gets the second one to drop. Rams will bring it up. Across the timeline, Weirin swings it over to Asbury. Asbury drives, can't find, dumps it off. Nice work inside by 22, Ty Reichard. Vikes working underneath. Nance can't get it to drop. Rebounded by the Rams. And then Dawson with a foul. No, I'm sorry. That's Volker with a foul. I guess they just called it out of bounds. They didn't call a foul. 442. I don't know what that was. Missed a point by somebody, but 58-42, 56-42 nonetheless. Missed a couple of stats there. We got some Shenanigans going on. Fouls are right, timeouts are right. So the officials are discussing something over here. Gives me a chance to catch up on all my numbers. It's a good thing. Let me see if they're going to let me do a replay. They might here. Okay, let's see if we can do this real quick. This is Everett coming up the floor on a replay. This gets inside the three-point line, flails, and gets the shot to roll. That was a nice shot. All right. And back in the game, looks like we have a technical foul. As Adams shoots two and makes two. So I'm not entirely sure what the foul was. But Adams adds to his total and runs the score to 58-42. And on the next foul, the Vikes will be in the bonus early in the third quarter here. Vikes will inbound. Dawson looking for somebody, gets it into Adams. Adams over to Nance. Nance working against Asbury. Blows by him, pulls up, passes underneath to Cooper Tunnel, who travels. Sorry, Coop. It was a good pass. He just was kind of right in between whether he wanted to dribble or just shoot, and he did neither. So there's a drive by Asbury. No foul called as the defender was set. Here comes Super Koopa. Works his way in. Can't connect, but Obeid is there for the rebound. And we have a foul on someone for the Vikings. Didn't see who. There, number 25. Oh, that's 33. It's Obeid. That is his third, and we're actually matched up there. Asbury at the line misses his first, makes his second. So Vikings well in command here, 17-point lead as they break the press. Dawson does it all by himself, going through two of the Rams. Gets underneath and hits the deck hard. That is Dawson on the floor. They're going to give the ball to the Rams. I don't think there was a foul, but just a turnover. Rams bring it in. About 5.5 remaining. Clock is accurate. Rams over to Kahn, into Asbury. Nice work, nice ball movement by the Rams. Get an easy bucket by Asbury there. Vikes bring it back up. And Adams finds Obeid. He's flying in. And then Asbury answers at the other end with a three-pointer. Vikes working against the press. Up to Obeid. Over to Adams. Adams with the bucket and the foul. Is that Adams? It's so hard to tell. Yes, that is Robbie. Sorry, they're wearing dark uniforms. This window's hard to see through, so I'm watching them on this small monitor. It's hard to see the numbers. So that was Robbie Adams. Drawing the foul. And making the free throw. That puts Robbie up to 21 points for the night. 4:56 left. 65-48. Vikings well in control of this one. We're expecting a little more from the Rams tonight, I must say. But the Vikes have definitely dominated. As Rams work underneath and connect on a bucket. There's another three-pointer. I think that was Nance again out there. Nice looking shot from him. The Rams working around the top of the circle. Crazy pass. And they give it back to the Rams. I'm not quite sure how. Pretty sure that was off the Rams, but that's okay. Rams will retain possession. As Vikes bring in a sub, Volker comes in for Tunnel. 4:20 left, 18-point lead for the Vikes. Rams get it in and right back out as Nance knocks that away. Vikings definitely play a fast pressing type of defense that really gives teams fits. I think people watch it on film and just don't realize how difficult Dawson's teams make it to complete passes and get off good shots and find open men. There's a nice drive. Another nice shot by Everett. Made a couple of beautiful plays here. Just a little bit too late. He's still on the ground. Hopefully he's okay. And see who the foul's on. Waiting for it to come up on the board. So Everett's still on the ground in a fair amount of pain as the trainer comes over. And we will take a timeout. Let's see if I can queue up a replay for you here. It's probably going to be another one of Mr. Everett. Get to the right spot. All right, as he's helped up. And hopefully that's not too bad. I don't know. It's very hard to say from here. Let's see if we can see how he got hurt on that. Oops. Gets past his man. Drives to the lane. He just landed funny. Didn't look like much of anything. He didn't seem to be in a lot of pain there. And then he tried to get up. And I think when he tried to get up, he realized that that was not a good situation. So hopefully he's okay. The Rams will send Asbury to the line in his place. Still don't know who the foul is on, but we'll just go with it. Asbury makes the free throw. Vikes start bringing it up. Dawson handling the duties as he usually does. Over to Adams, and Adams gets fouled on the way by. That'll be the 8th foul, so he'll be at the line for a 1-and-1. Yeah, they're not putting up the numbers, so we'll just put it in there. Adams gets the first one to drop for his 22nd point of the evening. We're right at 4 minutes left in this contest. Vikings well in command with a 16-point lead. As Robbie connects on one of the two. And then the Rams threw the ball away, and then Nance threw it right back. And we got a tie-up. What do we got here? And being 1-and-1, that foul's going to go on the Vikings. Again, they're not showing me who the foul's on, so I'll just go with it. 3:45 left. We've got Hunter Hare at the line. Yes, that is his real name. Double H's wearing double ones. Hunter with his first shot, drops it home. Oops. Rams get to 54. And Hunter makes them both. Dawson works it across the timeline and gets fouled. It's going to be a long 3 minutes at this rate. And that is not the guy the Rams probably want to foul, but he does have the ball in his hands a lot. That should be their 10th foul. Somewhere I'm off on the fouls. Oh no, that's a visitor. It's their 8th foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Yeah, they've stopped giving me the numbers, so. Dawson drains the first. They're showing the Vikings with 9 fouls. So update that. Dawson makes the second as well. Gives him 7 points for the evening. Rams work around. Hunter Hare, the three-pointer off the mark. And I'm not sure what happened there. I think the ball just went out of bounds, but now they're bringing it all the way down here. So, oh, we had another foul on somebody. Foul on the Viking, or no, on the, right, showing 9-and-9. So a foul must have been on the Vikings. But no, the Rams are at the line. At any rate. Umair Obeid's at the line, shooting a 1-and-1, makes the first. Regardless, both teams have 9 fouls, so they'll be in the doubled bonus the rest of the way. Obeid only gets 1, but gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and can't connect, but he gets fouled again. So he's going to wind up with 4 foul shots here in quick succession. As the Rams now go to their 10th foul, putting Valley in the double bonus. Nobody's really using a lot of timeouts yet. Obeid makes the first. Misses that one. Rams bring it up. Across the timeline. Gets knocked away. Almost over and back. I wasn't sure if that got knocked away or not, but I guess he didn't step on the line. So as Barrett looks at a 3, decides against it. Quick pass inside to Hadi Khan with a bucket there for the Rams. We got a foul. Well, not sure what they called. No foul because nobody's shooting. Maybe they just knocked it out of bounds. Dawson with the ball. Over to Adams. Adams brings the top of the key over to Nance. Nance pulls up for about a 15-footer off the mark, but Obeid fights for the rebound. Can't bring it down though. And as the Rams come back the other way, Robbie Adams, I think, tried to draw the foul with a charge, but was a little bit too far under, so that'll go as a blocking foul on him. 2:32 left, 73-57 your score. Both teams in double bonus. We've got, you can't see that young man's number at the line. Looks like 2. So Alex Kaiser at the line makes the first. Sorry, I think he missed the first. But the Rams get the rebound. And there's another foul. It'll take a long time to finish this last 3 minutes here. Well, they're not showing me who the foul's on. Both teams are at 10, so I'm not even going to bother marking those anymore. We've got, there's a bucket. We've got, Zach Dausch at the line. Makes the first. And gets them both. Ball swung over to Nance. Nance works the top of the key. Back to Adams. Back to Nance. We roll under 2 minutes. The Vikes are content to slow things down a bit. 73-59 our score. I guess I didn't do the last update. There we go. Dawson brings it in over to Tunnel. Back to Dawson, works it around the Nance. The Vikings backcourt has definitely controlled this game. And we got I believe that was a timeout called. Would have been by the Vikings since they were in trouble, yes. So both teams now 3 timeouts. Let's see if I have another replay queued up here. I have a replay of, and I apologize, this may not be the right person. I think it's Tyler Brown, but it could be Jackson Eli. Well, we're going to have to wait because now the ball's being inbounded. As Adams or Dawson? That was Adams again. The Vikings putting up a bundle of points here tonight. Rams take a shot off the mark at the rebound. Again off the mark. Cooper Tunnel with a rebound. Vikes try to work underneath. It's off the hands of Volker. Rams working the ball around the outside. Not really showing much threat of anything. There's an inside play and foul. That was big fella going to the hoop. Number 12. That's Quentin Albia. Good first name there, young man. Happens to be my son's first name. Makes the first free throw for his first points of the evening. 75-60 now, as we're under a minute. And gets them both. Vikes inbound. Work it up to Volker. Volker's kind of waiting for some help. Dribbles around a little bit. Getting surrounded by the Rams, but the Vikings are in no hurry. That one's tapped away. Adams with a turnover there, and the Rams connect on a layup. Nance brings it through 3 of the Rams. Comes all the way into the lane. Throws up a little bit of an off-balance shot. Won't fall for him. The Rams come back the other way. Put it up off the mark. Rebounded by Volker. Oops. And that is going to do it for our ball game. Okay, so final score. All right, add 77. I think they counted that last one for some reason. Oh yeah, he missed it. Okay. Final score, Vikings 75, Rams 63. As I said, these two teams will meet again on Tuesday at Loudoun Valley. I will not be covering that one, however, as I'm going to be right back here doing the girls' game. The Lady Vikings versus the Lady Rams, or maybe they're called the U's, I'm not sure. At any rate, I'll get some stats up here for you. Show these real quick, talk about that. You can see the Vikings, that true shot percentage is a formula to calculate combined field goals and three-pointers. You can see the Vikes were very hot from three-point range, showing 9 of 12 from out there. That's definitely hotter than they've been for the entire season. Look over the scoring on the right side. Robbie Adams with 24 points. Umair Obeid with 16 right behind him. Nance had 9. Dawson had 7. Volker 6. Cooper Tunnel 6. And both Cooper and Umair were rebounding machines with 9 each. Nobody really got into foul trouble there. Again, I apologize. That's number 0. I'm not sure if that's Tyler Brown or Jackson Eli, but whoever it was, they hit a nice three-pointer to get them the 3 points. So that's going to wrap it up for me tonight. Again, my name is Rod Ogren. I'm with StatStream.biz. This game is brought to you by the Loudoun Valley Boosters and their sponsors. We will see you on Tuesday night. Thank you both for watching. Good night.